Hi there, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do a pick a card reading for what you need to know right now, what the energies in your life are, and how to move through them. So we have 3 cards to choose from, 3 piles to choose from, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Take a moment to close your eyes and see which number resonates with you, and I'll have the timestamps down below so you can skip directly ahead to your specific reading. For those of you who chose pile number 1, this is your reading, and we have creativity in reverse. So right now you might be experiencing some creative blocks, not feeling fully in your flow state and feeling a little bit stuck. So this reading will be about getting through that energy and what to do to get through that, how to create some more creativity in your life and get out of that funk. So first off, I just want to explain to you that as a very creative person, I have felt this on a level. All right. And sometimes it's good to just, give yourself a few days and not try and force it, and just, give yourself the rest and recuperation you need. Do some self-care rituals, and the creativity will come back on its own time. So we have the 2 of Cups here, so that's really good. Building relationships right now, maybe even maybe having this relationship right now, this romance, this love, this joy is taking your attention away from your creative endeavors, which is totally fine. Or it's just creating a different energy in your body that's maybe making you feel like you're not as creative as you normally would be. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, that makes sense with this creativity in reverse. It's like not having all of the knowledge you need. You don't know everything. You can't see ahead. It's like you feel kind of blocked, like you're having some mental blockages. And then we have the Son of Pentacles in reverse as well, which is about foundations and our ability to create and manifest the life that we desire. Let's get one more tarot here. So I feel like you're kind of just at a standstill on your work projects because you're so focused on this relationship that it's kind of taking you away from your creative endeavors. And then we have the Ace of Wands. So this is really good. This is a really good sign. Ace of Wands would be like a spark of creativity, a spark of intuition, something that you feel that like an idea is going to come to you. And with this creativity in reverse, and then we pulled this Ace of Wands after these other cards, I really feel like this month, within the next few weeks, you are going to move through this block. There's going to be some clearing of these blockages. You're going to feel a lot of passion and zest and excitement about this creative endeavor, and you're going to have an idea. It's going to come to you. Just be patient. Just know that it is coming and have faith. Maybe meditate on it. Set your intention and stop thinking about the how. Just meditate on it being complete, and that's when the spark of creativity will come through, and it might even come through another person. So, be mindful of what other people are saying to you and other ideas that people have, because sometimes some of our greatest ideas actually come intuitively through other people who are in our life, which is really amazing. Okay, we have communication. Iris, what was I just saying? N22 is a big love number as well. So yes, I feel like this creative spark, this idea that is going to come to you right now while you're kind of in this transitional stage where you kind of feel stuck. I think you're stuck for a reason. I think there's something that wants to come through to you, but it just has to come through at the right time for it to be received in the right way. And that's going to come to you. See, look at this is a 2 as well. 2, 22. It's all about balance. It's about taking time to treat yourself, to reflect, to go within. And that's when communication, that's when you're going to form these relationships, these bonds that bring you new insight into your goal. And it's going to spark some intuition and help you move forward through this challenge. We also have Shakti, transformation. What a beautiful, beautiful card. So yes, you're going through a transformative stage right now. So it might feel like things aren't moving. It might feel like the energy is very still, but I assure you things are moving just perfectly. Like I said before, sometimes we think that things should be happening faster, but because we can't see the whole path from our limited perspective, we don't know that this little break, this little time was needed for a lesson to be learned, or for maybe a tragedy to be avoided. And for the best possible outcome for the information to come to you, it has to come to you a little bit later than you would like. And I know all about being impatient about that. So I feel for you, but really just take this time, like I said before, for that self-care. Maybe have some baths, some beach days, some tanning days, whatever that is for you. We have broomstick, clearance. Yes, so this is a time right now where we're clearing out energy. We're sweeping away the old to make room for this new to come through. And that's why you kind of feel stuck, because sometimes when you're clearing, it can feel like a stuck energy. Like when you do a big clean of your house, you feel stuck in your house. You kind of feel like trapped by all the stuff. And then as you move through it and you get rid of it, it feels like a whole new space afterwards. You just have to be patient and keep moving step by step until everything kind of clears out. And then you can have this knowledge, this brightness, this wondrous light come through. And we have ancestors' remembrance. Wow, this is a really beautiful card coming out right now from some of the stuff that's happening, at least in Canada here, with the All Children Matter. So your ancestors want you to know that there is wisdom in the past that they have walked before, and that they are with you on this transformative journey. And in order to clear out some of this stuck energy, some of this energy that is weighing you down, you have to acknowledge it, remember it, and then move through it in whichever way works for you. And sometimes that's through communication, sometimes that's deep talks with our loved ones, and actually being able to bring things out from within up to the surface to be healed. Let's get one more card from this Earth Wisdom Oracle, and then I will leave you with a mantra card for this end of this reading. So we have group number 1. What do they need to know right now? Communication. You got communication twice. Yeah. And you can see here in this fire she's burning, she's releasing. She's releasing a bunch of old, past, stuck energy. She's clearing it out. She's transforming it. She's transmuting it. And that only happens through communication. This is a really powerful message. So I feel like there's something in your life right now that needs to be brought up. It needs to be communicated to your loved ones, to somebody who means a lot to you, someone who's going to understand, someone you can share this with that without being hurt, because you don't know all the answers, you don't have the full story, and it's keeping you kind of in this limbo phase and feeling kind of yucky. And through communication, like twice here, I can't even stress this enough, through communication is how you will bring things to a close, how you'll bring things to a heal, and how you will be able to move forward and get these sparks of intuition and sparks of beautiful energy that will navigate through this stuck path and forward into a creative space, because sometimes we can turn our pain into gain. I have the right to be excited. Beautiful. Embodying my soul. Yes, you do have the right to be excited. This is about transmuting that old stuck energy into something that's really beautiful and really powerful in this world. It's moving through something that's challenging and helping others with the information, with the wisdom that you gained through that experience. So I feel like you do have the right to be excited. You're going to move through this. You don't have to feel guilty about letting go of pain, about letting go of trauma and clearing it out and moving through it. It is not healthy to anybody to stay stuck in that state of consciousness, in that state of pain for too long. We have to feel it, yes, but we have to acknowledge it and move through it so that we can come out into the world a brighter and lighter human being, so we can really let our ideas and our love and our wisdom shine through. So that is all I have for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with anyone you think would gain value. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group number 2. If you chose pile 2, this is your reading. We have Divine Love. Wow, what a beautiful card to start with. So what you need to know right now is that love is in the air, that you are loved, appreciated, and there's people who care about you very, very much. So let's get some clarifiers on this, but like really beautiful energy to start off. And she's holding this beautiful gift from her bird friend in her hand. So it's like receiving gifts right now, receiving sparks of intuition from the divine. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. So there's movement. The Fool upright. So you're moving into this new phase, and you're a little bit maybe naive going into it, and this divine love is going to help you move through any obstacles. Like the Hanged Man in reverse is about moving. It's about going in a new direction. You might not know what lies ahead. You're probably very new to the situation, but you have love and you have passion, and your spirit guides are there to support you. Justice is being served so that you may feel this love and connection. So maybe whatever endeavor you're going on is because you feel like now you have the right to do so. Like maybe before you felt like maybe the cards weren't stacked in your favor, like you were going to be judged. But with this Justice card, you know that justice is going to be served. You have the right, you have the creativity, you have the drive to move forward with love, and that you are so greatly supported. Just one moment here. Card flew out. We have the Four of Swords upright. And this is like, well, it's very similar to the Hanged Man card upright. It's about stillness. See how calm the sheep is, regardless of the fact that there's swords hanging over her head. It's like you feel so relaxed, so still, so stable right now. That's what your energy is that is coming through, that you don't have to answer to other people. You don't have to justify yourself. You have justice on your side, and you have the love and the will to make a change, make a difference in this world. And you don't even care. It's like you don't feel nervous anymore. It's like you feel this sense of ease and flow, like you're you don't know if you're going to fail. You don't know if things are going to work out, but you're just going to do it anyways. And that's a really beautiful, beautiful energy. So we have lazy revelation in reverse. I'll get one more card from this Goddess Oracle deck. Yeah, so it's like you're having these revelations. Ooh, romantic love and divine love. Ooh, I feel like you maybe are finding a partner right now that makes you feel really good. And it's like all that past hurt, that feeling of that introspection, you went in and you like worked on yourself, and now you're ready. Like you're like, okay, whatever they did to me, whatever went wrong in this past relationship, like we're square, we're even. I'm going to move forward. Like, I'm not going to be looking back at them anymore. I'm going to move forward with love, and I'm going to take a chance. It's like this newness, this new energy coming through. And I am going to focus on love and joy and abundance. And it might not even necessarily be like the one, but this person is beginning to bring you back out of your shell, make you feel like you can get out there again, make you feel like you're special and you're not worried about what other people think anymore. And I really want to read from the deck from this one, this revelation in reverse, because I feel like there's a message there for you. Sometimes life throws you a curveball and it feels like you've been hit by lightning. Perhaps a romantic partner betrays you suddenly, an illness strikes someone close to you, a job you expected fell through. The new employee turns out to be a dud, or you get a huge tax bill. No matter what the subject, your task is to pivot and course correct according to the needs of the event. If you don't understand what's happening, don't second guess yourself. Some things are not meant to be predictable, and detours may be exactly what you need. What did I say? Yes. There's like a newness. It's like you're course correcting. You're not looking back at the things that wronged you anymore. It's like you're moving through this energy now towards pleasure, towards joy, and you're like, okay, I've got this. Shit's happened, but I'm strong and I can move through it. And then the rest says, loss or bad news aren't the only options in this situation. You may have been offered something you always wanted, such as a proposal from a lover, a better job, or the chance to move. Your tendency might be to try to control the circumstances or worry you may not be prepared for the change. The goddess Lazy reminds you that the great goddess will never give you more than you can handle. Your alignment task is to surrender to what is in front of you. You can do this. Yes. Oh my goodness. That's such a beautiful message for this pile. You can do this. Love is on your side. Don't look back. Don't look at what's wrong. Don't look at the negatives in the situation. There's so much beauty out there, and it's just we can't always know what lies ahead. We just have to have faith that what is meant for us will come to fruition, have patience, and have excitement. That's his Fool card. He's like, he doesn't know what's going to happen on the journey, but he's going to take it anyways. And that's really big energy for you in this divine love reading. Get some more cards from this Witch's Oracle deck. And we have intensification, Litha. Beautiful. This divine light shining through. Things are intensifying. Things are moving for you. You aren't stuck anymore. You're getting through it. And then we have initiation. Initiation. Part of that pain that you went through, that whatever that justice was served, it was initiating you into this next chapter in your life. It was meant to happen. It was happening for you. There was a lesson to be learned. There was something that needed to be released, something that maybe you realized about yourself or your goals or something that didn't align with you. And now, because you've learned that lesson, because you went through that pain, you are able to come out through it and become a better version of yourself, a more worthy, whole, complete version of yourself in that situation. And now you intensify your goal, you intensify your clarity on what it is you want, because sometimes when things don't work out, the beauty in it is that you know what you don't want, and then you can intensify your strength, your willpower, your focus on what you do want to happen. So we'll get another card from this Earth Wisdom Oracle deck. Final messages for what group number 2 needs to know right now. And we have truth. Truth. But it was in reverse. Truth in reverse. Right now, group number 2, there's been a lot of things that have come to the surface, that have come up, and you've been able to heal them. That's what this initiation was. That's what this justice was. That was what going through that time of self-reflection and then moving through it into this time of movement and action and love and joy. It's like things are getting hot, things are getting spicy, things are moving in the right direction for you, and that's such a beautiful energy. And whether that be passionate wise in a career, or it's the same exact love life with the same person, maybe you're in a marriage or a long committed relationship, but it's spicing up. It's like you're moving through a dark phase in the relationship and moving into one that's really beautiful and really full of love, and you don't know where it's going to take you, but you're excited about it. And if you aren't in a relationship, it's about coming into that phase. You're coming into that phase of a relationship where you're able to open up again, where you're able to share who you are. You're able to share the truth of your nature. We'll get one final card from the mantra deck for group number 2, uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Wow, beautiful. Yes, uncovering confidence. So everything that has happened to you in this recent phase, it happened for you. It was something that needed to happen to strengthen you, for you to come out of your shell, to be more confident in who you are, not hiding behind what you want other people to think about you. You're stepping into your power. You're initiated into the spiritual journey, and it's intensifying. And because of that, you're finding a lot of joy in relationships and love. Things are moving in a very positive direction for you, group number 2, and Spirit wants you to know that. So good job for making it through this journey and continuing on your path. I'm so happy for you. That is all I have for you today. Please like this video if you liked it. Give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you would like. Share with anyone you think would gain value. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya. All right, if you chose group number 3, this is your reading. We have grace in reverse. Grace in reverse. All right, so I'm picking up some stumbles, some struggles right now for you. What do you need to know is that maybe right in this moment, you don't feel so graceful. You don't feel like you've made all of the right decisions. You feel like you're kind of stumbling through like a klutz on your journey, trying to figure things out, trying and failing at many things. And you're kind of wondering, well, when are things going to go right for me? When are things going to turn around? I'm trying so hard, and I feel like all I do is fall. And I can really relate, I have to say, group number 3. So kudos to you for at least picking yourself up and trying again. And I want to say that is part of the journey, that is part of learning, that is part of how we figure out what we want and what we don't want in this lifetime. And we just pulled some tarot for you. So let's see what we have here. We have Ace of Cups. Emotions are running high. Yep. Death in reverse. Ooh, Three of Swords and Death. So I feel like you're going through some betrayal right now, and you're feeling like, when is this going to be over? Why am I so emotional? How can I move through this? Sorry. And then we have Nine of Pentacles. So really beautiful. So this is going to work out for you. Even though there is a lot of pain that you're in right now, a lot of failure, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of things not going how you planned, Spirit wants you to know that it is not all for naught. You might not have made the best decisions in this situation, and things might not have gone as planned, and you're feeling this like Death card is often indicative of like a part of you that you're moving away from. It could be like moving from a house, or moving from a relationship, or moving from a job, or something is ending in your life. But it hasn't quite yet ended yet. It's in reverse. It's like you're kind of in the stages of getting ready to move past it. You're just finding out about this betrayal. Your emotions are coming up to the surface, and you don't know how to deal with them necessarily. But with that Nine of Pentacles, this is going to lead you in a new direction. It is going to lead you to your highest potential and bring you a lot of abundance and joy and stability. So even though you're on rocky ground right now, group number 3, it is coming up to a close, and you will be moving through this energy. Just shuffling from this Wisdom of the Goddess Power Oracle deck, group number 3. We have White Buffalo Calf Woman, Reverence. Interesting. I've had at least one card that goes with the All Children Matter in each reading. So, Reverence. It's a peace pipe. It's being able to go through that challenge and find peace at the end of it. One more card for group number 3. And we have Hecate, the in-between. What did I say? You're not moving through it yet. You're not completely out of this energy. Right now, you're kind of in the thick of it, fumbling around, trying to see what works, feeling the emotions. Everything's coming up for you in a really strong way, and you're kind of in this middle ground where you're like, where do I go from here? What do I do next? How do I move through this energy so that I can find my footing, so I can find my stability and my solid ground again? Because right now I feel like I'm in a tornado of emotions. And I'm just going to read from the book for this White Buffalo Calf Woman, because it's really like calling to me. There's a message here for you. You have, now is the time to view your world through a lens of peace, harmony, and reconciliation. Correct, that peace pipe. The Lakota Goddess, White Buffalo Calf Woman. It's time to leave the right, wrong, good, bad, zero-sum game behind, and enter the space where you can find the sacred ground of sharing without guile and negotiating from a desire that everyone benefits, and you'll be so glad that you did. Take a humble yet grounded approach to your life right now. Only good will come of it. The Goddess White Buffalo Calf Woman supports this way of being in the world. So the message here is to really, stop focusing so much on this person hurt me, or this person did me wrong, or everything in my life is not working out right now, and focusing on how do I move forward? What's next? Where can I go from here? And when you make that shift and you're able to let things go and allow them to heal and stop pointing fingers or playing the blame game, that's when you move from this place of in between and forward into a much more powerful, empowering, and exciting, stable part of your life. So I'm really sorry, group number 3, that you're going through all this right now. Life can be a bitch sometimes, so I just want to, give you my sympathies. Not to say that your pain isn't valuable. It's just that sometimes when we get stuck in it, it can be a lot more traumatic than if we are able to find ways to move through it. And then we have Watchtower of the South, Summer in Reverse. So this is not the time when you're just flourishing and in complete action mode. You're kind of in that in-between mode where you're kind of like, things aren't necessarily growing yet. They're not flourishing and peeking through the surface. They're just kind of under the surface, and they're ready to come through when you make the change. And then we have, let's see here, Prosperity in Reverse. So, like I said, you're in that in-between phase right now. All of this trauma, all this stuff that is coming up for you, it is in your best interest, because like we have Summer Reverse, we have Prosperity in Reverse. Now that means that it is yours for the taking. It is still going to come through for you. It's just not coming through at this second. It is something that will be coming through as a result of moving through this phase. And then we have Spell, Manifestation, yes, also in reverse. So you are manifesting, you are creating right now. So be careful of what you're going to create and have that peace and that reverence, and that will completely change the direction of what you're creating in your life. And then we have Magic, and you got 2 more cards from this deck than anybody else because so many fell out. Candle Magic. So maybe do some candle magic. Look it up online and maybe set an intention, light a candle, maybe a protection spell, a abundance spell, a forgiveness spell, whatever it is that you really need to do to move forward. But there is magic being created in your life right now. You just can't see it. I know it's so hard to think that things are bubbling under the surface in your favor when you're kind of stuck in this energy of betrayal and loss and psychological and physical damage. But things are happening beneath the surface that are of your greatest and highest good. And this stability will be back in your life. It looks like you're actually going to have, things are going to turn around quite a bit for you, group number 3. So try and stay positive and keep that in mind, that there's things that your spirit guides, your ancestors, the universe are working to manifest for you right now. They're just not there yet. They're just not on the horizon at the moment, but they're still over the horizon. You just haven't got there yet. And then we have Inspiration. Look at all the cold ice around her. She's in a forest in the wintertime, so the summer reverse, right? It is that time of introspection. It is that time when things are slow and they're not going as planned and things are cold and you have to do more to prepare for this season. But when you come out of it and all of that ice melts away, there's such beautiful things to be unearthed beneath it. So it's just having that patience to allow this trauma, this pain to inspire you in a way that you can alchemize it to become something more positive and bring to you prosperity and joy and magic. And we'll get one final card from this mantra deck, the healing mantra deck, which I think is a pretty good deck for you guys right now because you need some healing right now. So what does group number 3 need right now for healing? So I'll just take the top one. So we have resolving anger. Yes, I could feel some anger in this pile for sure. So we have conflict reminds me when I need more space for myself. Yes, beautiful. Take a step back. Don't engage with the people who have hurt you. Don't engage in he said, she said, right, wrong, like that reverence card said. Don't engage in that anymore. It will not benefit you. Focus on what you desire. Focus on the magic you wish to create in your life. Focus on the stability you want to create. Turn your attention to what you can do, where you can go, and magic will happen in your life. I promise you, your spirit guides want you to know that there is so much under the surface being prepared for you, that everything you've gone through, you will be rewarded. It's just having the ability to turn your attention in this new direction and pivot in a new way that is good for you. So that's all I have for you, group number 3. I hope this reading resonated. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Share with anyone you think would gain value. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!